Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's me. I'm back with another one because I feel like it. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. General reading, it may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's keep going. Let's do this. All right. What we dealing with today, Spirit? What's that turned up already? The root chakra, base chakra, yeah. So this is about the root, about your childhood traumas, things that you've endured over your lifetime. You know, during this life cycle for you. You know, traumatic experiences, or not even just things that you've experienced, things that have been ingrained in you, right? That you learned, skills, whatever it is, how you operate, where you operate from, you know. Okay, we have opportunity beckons, and then we have dedicated effort. Don't just look. I feel like some of y'all are doing a lot of root work, base work, chakra work. Okay, you're doing a lot of healing. Some of you could express, you could transmute your energy with art, in some way, shape, or form. You express yourself. Okay, this right here, this is giving me that someone's expressing some kind of strong emotional connection, right? How they feel about someone, or somebody that may have already passed on, with that light shining down, right? Somebody could hold someone dear and near. Somebody could, some kind of connection, you know, dedicated effort. Somebody's really doing a lot of work. We have blossom here. Okay, this is what I said. You're transmuting that energy, right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, some of you guys could do energy work, okay? Yeah, with this dedicated effort in this 8, this is like transmuting your the energy, whatever comes into your life, right? It's like you recycle it. That's what I'm hearing. You recycle the energy. Bam, come on, Spirit. Yes, you recycle the energy. What we got here? Seek. You seek all there is. You seek all there is. Ooh, Spirit said you seek to experience all there is. That means the good and the bad. Wow. Let me see. Change your focus. It's all about changing your focus. Oh, that was trying to come out. Listen. I'm going to put that over here. And we got change your focus and listen. 5 could be significant. 2, 9, 20, 8, and 4. 420. Opportunity beckons. There's a lot of opportunities and ways Spirit is saying that you can express yourself, transmute energy, you know, recycle things, knowledge, seeking clarity. Spirit saying, listen. Amethyst could be significant. Some of you guys could have an amethyst amulet. All right. Very talented. Somebody could have green eyes. Very intuitive. Knowledge. Let's get some. Okay. Child, listen. The magician. I can't make it up. Come on now. What's going on here? Anything else I need to see, Spirit? Some of you could be an artist. Some of you guys could like to paint, or you have artistic skills, okay? And that doesn't mean you have to do like large paintings. Art is art. You can doodle. You could have an art pad. You know what I'm saying? You're very creative, and you're very dedicated to your craft. That's what I'm saying. All right, very much so. You're very good at it too. Opportunity beckons. I didn't even see the infinity sign on this sphere. I feel like you guys are definitely seeking knowledge. You're seeking guidance. I'm hearing, where do I go? Where am I going next? What's my next assignment? That's what I heard. You're listening. Yeah, Spirit said, they said, what's in my next assignment? Yeah, change your focus. It's time. It's time for you to, look, 10 o'clock on the, that's 10:09. I seen 10. That's all I seen is 10. Spirit said, listen, you'll be guided to where you're going to next. 9 of Wands. You could feel guarded. You could feel like you have to protect yourself. Well, you know, with this 9 of Wands too, I'm also picking up that you know how to protect yourself. Okay? So if there was a fear of you, you know, doing whatever, if there's some kind of fear around these new opportunities, Spirit said you know how to protect yourself. 6 of Swords. It's time to go. It's time to move on. It's time to move on to the next assignment. Child, dedicated effort. Right under the Magician. I'm sorry. Y'all hear me. Y'all hear me. I'm just excited. I'm excited because Spirit is speaking. The Magician. You can manifest. You can do this. And there go that infinity symbol again above your head. Look, as above, so below. This one is below your waist, and this one is above your head. As above, so below. Thank you, Spirit. 888 could be significant. Okay. What's going on here, Spirit, for the collective? You are the magician, the master manifester. I don't know why Spirit said you pull it out of the air. You pull something out of the air. You get it out. You go like this. And it comes down. That's what I'm hearing. See his hands? Above. He got one hand up and the other one is pointing down. You see his hand? Thank you, Spirit. And that's with everything. That's what everything you do. You get that, you get your energy from source. That's with love, money, communication, whatever you do. All the four seasons is what I'm hearing. Even in battle. Come on, that's what I heard. Even in battle. What's going on here, Spirit? I don't know, I think I might turn my cards upside. Ooh, child. 5 of Cups. You transmuted this energy of abandonment. I'm picking up on a mermaid. Some of you guys can like the color green. Hunter green to be specific. You know, mermaids, they can live in and out of water. So that gives me the energy of having some kind of balance in your emotions. You can be in your emotions and you could be like, you know, totally like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, you know, deal with that. With this, I feel like there's a lot of disappointment, sadness in your energy right now, and I feel like this is something that you could be working on because this is right on top of Blossom. Okay? A Spirit said you can feel like a fish out of water. It's like you, with you sitting on this rock, this is you getting out your emotions as you deal with these cups that have spilled over. You're not in your emotions about this. I feel like you're sitting here and you're feeling, you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing, and you're not trying to fall too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? You're taking it and you're turning it around. You're turning it around. You know what I'm saying? It came, you experienced it. Now you're releasing it. You know, sort of recycling, right? It comes in, you feel it, but you don't dwell in it. All right. Ooh, I felt that. You feel it, maybe cry, pray about it, but you get, you don't dwell in it because it's an emotion. And emotions are what keeps us stuck a lot of fucking times because we can't seem to release them. They're there to trigger an experience for us to feel it, of course, but it's not for us to hold on to it. You know what I mean? Even in love, even in good feelings, you know what I'm saying? How they say, there's always a high and there's always a low, right? You want to hold on to the good feelings all the time. That's like an addict too. Yeah. When you feel good, especially when you're drinking and get high and shit, you want to stay in that energy. And then that's how when they said you're always chasing the first feeling. You're always chasing that first feeling. What's the spirit? The Fool. Come on now. Ready to take a leap of faith, right up under seek and transmuting the energy. You know what I mean? With this white rose and the sky, you know, the clouds are clearing and you cleared out your energy. The clouds are moving away. The stormy days, the cloudy, the gray days are moving. Those days of doubting and feeling lack and, you know, depressed and not having any, I heard, stamina or energy, you know, because we sit in that heavy, depressed emotions in that water. You hear me? You seek from all there is, all that is, and that's God, the universe, the Most High, the Creator. Confirmation. Yes, you seek that, right? And you listen. What's going on here, Spirit? You're taking a leap of faith. Okay, you're looking for your guidance. Which way do I go, Spirit? Ooh, we got the King of Swords here. You know. Move with integrity. You know how. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Both of them. Look what he got on. You see that yellow? Confirmation. Sacral chakra. Sacral. How you feel. How you move. How you do things. What you think. You know what I mean? How you treat people. How you feel about yourself. Being honest with yourself. Clearing out all that bullshit. You hear me? That we tell ourselves. I ain't talking about nobody else. We talking about our own shit. Right? And standing in integrity. Learning. Understanding that, you know, you don't have to, any situation, anything that's going on in your life is a momentary thing, and you can control how you feel about it. You may not be able to control how it's unfolding, but you can control your emotions around how you feel about it, how you react to it. Thank you, Spirit. What we got here? What's going on here? What's this listen with the King of Swords? Somebody's a truth teller. Some kind of there could be some kind of judgment as well. You could be calling a judgment on something with this Fool and the King of Swords. And seeking the truth. You seek the truth. You trust what you believe and you stand on that shit with integrity. Come on now, whatever that is, you know, whatever your truth is, whatever you've learned, whatever you figured out. You figured out some shit. You learned, you elevated yourself. You're in a king's position. That means you've learned through all your trials and tribulations. You didn't just quit when shit got hard. You learned from that shit and you kept it moving, right? And you grew and you elevate from that and you learn. That's the king of. I'm seeing it in another deck. Like, you know, learning a lesson, putting the sword down. You know what I mean? And reflection and inner work. What we got here? 6 of Cups. Past energy or past emotions. Listen to that. Something about your past. All right. What's the second house? Second house is values. Yeah. It's like an innocence with the 6 of Cups when you were young. The past, when things were childhood. The King of Swords, listen. It's like learning from your past, learning from, you know, absolutely. Like when we deal with our childhood trauma, we learn to get acceptance around it, right? We get acceptance around it. We learn how to compartmentalize those feelings around it, right? So that they're not running our fucking lives. So that everything we do ain't because we still mad or we still fucking hurt. No, we ain't doing that shit today. Listen to that child. Ooh, Spirit said, listen to that child within. Will always tell you what's going on. Come on, Spirit. What's this? And this could also be about people from your past, you know, past relationships, past you know, environments, people, you know, from our past that we've known or you know, it's something stemming from childhood, okay? Growing from that, recognizing what it was, recognizing how it made you feel, right? And then releasing that shit. It made you feel a way, but you ain't got to stay in that feeling. This is what I'm saying. You ain't got to stay in the feeling. Who I see somebody's like, damn, I can really fucking just let it go. Yeah, you can just let it go and listen and go on with your life. It's okay. And with no hard feelings, because we all know that we're all fucking flawed. We have to remember we're all flawed. We all make bad choices and it affects every fucking body around us. We're learning that shit. That's the purpose of living a life. You know, ain't nobody's life perfect. But understanding that the choices that somebody made, even though it may have affected us, we don't have to live in that. It's a memory, but we don't have to live in the feeling of it, the you know, that pain of it. We ain't got, we know what happened, but shit, I fuck up too. How did I make somebody else feel? Do you want somebody to make you pay for that shit for the rest of your fucking life? They can't make you pay for it. You make you pay for it. You decide when enough is enough. When you grieved enough. When you know, felt regret and shame and guilt enough. You decide. We got a Knight of Cups here. The Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups. With the Six of Swords, this is like taking your cup somewhere else. You know, not pouring your cup out, not putting your cup in your pocket, but understanding that your cup is valuable. Even if people reject it, somebody else will accept it. Don't stop giving. Don't stop loving. Don't stop caring because of whatever, you know, the trauma is, or whatever the rejection was, or whatever, however. So, look, the High Priestess, I can't make it up. Listen, and the world, right on the Magician. Listen, look, Ace of Wands, you are manifesting yourself a new beginning. Okay? A beginning without the pressures, without the resentment and bitterness and a bittersweet of the past. You understand the past. You recognize it's a part of your history. Right? We understand that shit. That it's a part of our life. This is what made us who we are. Even if we didn't ask for it. Even if we didn't ask for it. But now that we have everything all in a little knot, in a little ball of our life, what we gonna do with it? We can, listen, you ain't got to live in it. We got a King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles on the King of Swords. This is somebody, this, I don't know, I picked up the energy of having everything, but being so far away, you know, by yourself. This is somebody that's trying to figure out, you know, they have this Ace of Pentacles. Look, but nobody to give it to. Nobody to share it with. That's what I heard, Spirit. Thank you. We got the Four of Swords. You can put your guard down. It's in the reverse. This is what somebody's feeling like right now. That's the energy, especially with the past. They can't. It's like somebody feels really, I'm going to show you something what I see. Somebody's in their emotions, right? A very heavy energy because what they have, this Ace of Pentacles, but they can't share it. There was no equal give and take with the past, right? I feel like somebody thinks about that. They know the truth. The truth is, the past with the Six of Pentacles, just the Six of Cups. There was no equal give and take. You had to take what you had, and you had to step back because you were giving, but you weren't receiving anything from this past. Yes, that's the truth. That's why you're in the Six of Swords now with this Knight of Cups. Like, I can go take this somewhere else, as you should. You got your guard up. You got your cup guarded too, as far as who you allow around you. Because you are the High Priestess. With the world, you learn some valuable lessons, especially when it comes to transmuting. especially with how you express yourself through your art, through your work. Eight of Wands, yes sir. Communication, especially, yes, how you do that. Seven of Cups. Illusions. You know, I was looking at the Eight of Wands because the Eight of Wands is coming inland. So there could be somebody that's trying to create some kind of illusion. You know, they're like throwing out those daggers, that false narrative, throwing rocks, hiding their hands kind of energy, saying things, trying to get people to see your past, trying to get people to see you in that energy that you've already transmuted. It ain't fucking there. It's not. Listen, whatever energy that you have worked through and transmuted and recycled, it doesn't look the fucking same as it did going in. Thank you, Spirit. We got the Five of Wands. It ain't gonna fucking work. In the reverse, somebody's been spreading lies and rumors. Somebody could even be like, keep throwing up things about your fucking past. Yeah, but see, that shit's been recycled. It don't even fucking look the same. It's not the same shit anymore. You understand? When you recycle something, you use it for something else. You create something else out of it. Thank you, Spirit. And that's what God has done for you. He created something else out of it. Yep, what was meant to destroy you, God used it for good. And that's how you express yourself in the art. You took that pain, that trauma, the gossip, the daggers, all the bullshit that somebody's been saying, all your shit, and you turn that into an art. Yes, you have. And you learn, and you close this cycle out. The world's there. Yep, and your Ace of Wands is right next to it. You got a new beginning here. What we got here? We got the Queen of Wands. This is the one that could have been throwing out the daggers with the Five of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands, a Four of Pentacles. Somebody that, what's falling on the floor? Hang on, let's just finish it up. We got the Seven of Wands. You could have had to protect yourself against this person. All right? Yep, this is a little coven, a little group of people. Gossiping, talking, planning, scheming, scamming. Yeah, to try to take something from you. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, they are. You very guarded with your money. You could be in hermit energy. Yeah, you had to protect yourself against these wands. There go 8 of them right there. Yep. 5 of them. Something they tried to do. Listen, 2 of Pentacles. That somebody could be losing their finances for fucking with you. We got an Emperor here. The 5 of Wands. Yeah, Spirit said it didn't work. It won't work. Whatever they was trying to throw out here. Whatever dragons. I'm getting dragon energy. Fire. Breathing fire. Somebody could really say some hard shit out here. This Queen of Wands, that think they fucking cute. That think they all fucking that. Excuse my French. Yep, this one thinks they all that. Yep. And they little group of friends. Somebody in this group is the leader in this group. This is somebody that think they are the head witch. What's this, Spirit? Thank you. Queen of Swords. I ain't lying. Look, 9 of Cups. Because you have enough to share, baby. That's how blessed you are. You have enough cups to for everybody. And for yourself. You see, she got one in front of her. You never again will you sacrifice yourself for others. You have enough to share. Because you know how to transmute that shit. All that negativity, all that hate, whatever the fuck they say. Yep, you just take it, transmute it, recycle that shit, and pass it out. Here you go. You're throwing out love. You're throwing out flowers and shit. You out here throwing out rainbows and shit. And sprinkles. Come on, Spirit. Yes, listen. Yes, that's what they tried. Listen. It didn't fucking work. Something's going back to somebody with the moon in reverse. We have a Page of Pentacles. What they paid for, what they offered. Something about some lovers. There was some kind of imbalance when in a relationship with the Temperance in reverse. Look, 3 of Pentacles. I can't make it up. This is what somebody's been fucking doing. That's what somebody's been trying to do anyway. They may have... Well, you know what? In order to have something to recycle, you have to be able to put some trash in there, right? Yeah, you might have felt that shit. Of course you did, but it's how you transmuted it. You didn't sit in it and let it make you vile. You didn't fester in the shit and let it make you bitter and a bitch like this Queen of Wands up here. This is somebody that thrives on negativity. That's because they ain't got no light in them. They don't know nothing about the light. Listen, they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't see it that way. This is somebody that has to do it underhandedly because that's all they know. What's this, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Swords. Whatever they try to do, whatever they invested in trying to take out that butterfly, to stop your transformation, you see what I'm saying? That shit was, I heard, null and void. Null and void. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They wanted to really break you. Somebody really wanted whatever the energy was that they were throwing at you that was supposed to, I heard, it would have took the average motherfucker out. The Empress in reverse. The Two of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. What's on the bottom of the deck? Your strength, baby. Come on now. Somebody, this is an Empress in reverse. This could be a mother. This could be a baby's mother. This could be somebody's wife, girlfriend. Somebody with this Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Both of them here. Hoo-wee. You didn't have to see it. Spirit said you didn't have to see where it was coming from to know how to transmute it. You hear me? You didn't have to see it. 2 and 2, 22 could be significant. You knew what these people was doing. Look. Look at the infinity symbol right in his hands and over her head. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You are the High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. You knew exactly what they was trying to do in secret, but they didn't think you knew. With the Moon in reverse, they thought you could. You did not know. You knew every fucking thing. You knew, and it did affect you, but you didn't let it fester. You didn't fester in it. You didn't wallow in it. You didn't have the poor me's and I'm useless and all the choices that I made, I regretted it and I can't get away from it and I just can never get past it and people are never gonna, they're always gonna be looking at me. This is what somebody wanted, baby. You hear me? That's what they wanted. But you said, no, thank you. You said, listen, it is what it is. Let them fucking talk. He that is without sin, throw the first fucking stone. There you go. There you go. There you go. And you stand on that shit. That's where you know you have grown and you stepped in your personal power. So what, you fucked up. You ain't doing it today. And those that harp on that shit, I promise, God, listen, they will have to experience it for themselves because the way they judged you, they was throwing rocks when they had no business, when they know they were sinners too. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's just like the pot calling the kettle fucking black, right? Mm-hmm. You know, oh man, listen, the Hermit, listen, seeing things from a higher perspective. Ace of Cups, unconditional love, you got that. You will constantly have someone, or the universe will constantly be pouring into you so that you can continue to pour into others because you know how to transmute the energy. No more burdens. No more burdens. All right, y'all. That's your message. I hope you enjoyed it. And if I know where they are, yeah, I'm going to get y'all spiritual AF. Let's get one piece of advice for my collective. Spirit, please. And damn, they coming out like that, boy. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. Enough said.